Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A very warm welcome to everyone here and everyone joining us online. Are we online, yeah? Yeah. For this very special Footy Focus Madinatul Uloom edition. Tonight we're building up to what promises to be a fantastic weekend full of football, brotherhood and barakah, all in support of our beloved Madinatul Uloom al-Islamiyah. It's more than just a tournament. It's about community, teamwork, and raising funds to help our school continue its amazing work in nurturing the next generation, inshallah. Now, of course, we've got plenty to dive into: teams, players, predictions, and some bold claims. And of course, we won't be short of a bit of banter as well. But now, it wouldn't be a proper Footy Focus without a bit of drama. So we have the perfect duo for that, starting off with a former champion, full-time poo stirrer, Yusuf Mia. Also alongside we have a former two-time champion, the amazing shot stopper, Mahbub.
Thank you.
These two will bring plenty of drama, but we thought we need a bit of calm and wisdom with our senior veteran of the sport, our beloved Ustad Maulana Usman Memisal. An absolute honor and privilege to have him alongside us. But before we get into the debates and the predictions, I'd like to introduce the man alongside me. He is the co-host, not just good on the mic, but also good on his feet. A former two-time champion, actually a current champion, Brother Imran Ahmed. Since you are the current champion, I'd like to ask how you're feeling about back-to-back.
Well, first of all, assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yeah, you have to be confident, don't you?
Yes, definitely.
But from what I've been hearing and the whispers that have been going around, there are some teams paying good money for coaching sessions, other teams playing every single week. It's gonna be tough for us to retain the title. But we're gonna give it our best shot. But I think there's plenty of teams that will come very, very strong this year.
Definitely.
That's my opinion.
Definitely. So, moving on to Yusuf, who has been extremely active this whole summer. How are you feeling, Yusuf? I've heard a lot about you and your team and the recruitment.
Yeah, the recruitment team's been doing well. Got Mabs here, head of recruitment. Got Ustad here, head of physio. On the day, just in case. But yeah, we're feeling confident. Our team's working hard on and off the field. As Mabs can tell you. And yeah, we're just ready to take our crown back.
So you two are teammates this year?
Have you not done your research properly?
No, I just want to confirm this. Yeah.
Last couple of years we've been teammates.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
But no, I'm not just teammates with him. I'm teammates with him and I. You have to mention together.
The sack, of course.
Yeah, that's my teammates. They come as a pair. A lot of things in life come as a pair. But one of them, YJ and Arif. But there's this, rumors going around about our team, that we've been paying coaches, we've been doing this, we've been doing that. I just want to say, I can personally say I've never sat in a coaching session. Yeah. I don't know what YJ is going to tell you guys, but I personally haven't sat in one. And another thing is, why are brothers getting on to us for putting effort in? Was that a bad thing?
Ginny by explained. Ginny by said, it's not much about you're making an effort. Like, who gets coaching?
No, we don't get coached. I don't know where that rumors be coming around. There's some liars out there who've never won a competition before. I forgot what their name rhymes with, Brightwood or something from Birmingham. Them brothers, I've never seen a trophy in M2 before, but mashallah, they give it a lot of talk.
Oh yeah, they do.
The only time they stepped on that podium is when he was a bench warmer giving people massages. I think that was 2-3 years ago when we played them in a final. But other than that, as a player, he's never seen the podium. But they like to spread rumors. You get me, stuff. And when you're right at the top and when you're winning, people will always hate on you. The unfortunate situation is we haven't won in the last 2-3 years, and we need to change that. That's why I was back in Cairo when that happened. If I was there, we weren't involved in that. And that's why I heard since then, that game, one of our star players asked him, he has an absolute nightmare. And asked him about her. Yeah. He's one of our rivals now.
He's Basil as well.
I can't talk about Facebook, but I asked him, what I can tell you is, after that performance, he's never worn an MT All Stars t-shirt again. And that's the standards we set at MT All Stars, you know? You know, we've got what do you call it, a reputation to build and a standard to uphold. And we want to always ensure that that standard is always there. What about you guys, Ustad? Alps, what's the history behind you guys, and what have you been doing, and what should we expect from you guys this year?
The history behind the Alps is right. It's mainly a full Memi team, right? But some Memis are top that here and there. So we got to get new young guns in, especially Abdullah's son Yaqub, and the upsetting thing is Mohamed Rashid is out this year.
Is he making his debut this tournament? Abdullah's son.
No, he played last year. He actually won it with the Mohamed Rahman's team. I don't know what they were called.
Because I know you got another nephew.
Yeah, the one the you know the Wooden Spoon Cup.
Oh, okay.
Right, the one that actually won that.
Because you've got another nephew that played for your team, that one from London.
It's
a dirty player.
Yeah.
Is he coming?
Yeah, he's going to.
Is he the one that took Adil Hassan out?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Very
no,
dirty
Let's put
player.
this back on.
He's a traitor. He is.
Oh, really?
I don't want to know him anymore.
So, how did you let that happen, your nephew? How did you just let him leave you guys like that?
I think what it was with him, right? I think he thinks himself to be a very, very big superstar.
Yeah.
He thinks like just because he's winning with us now, he thinks he can go and win it with somebody else now. He thinks he's gonna get what the limelight to do win it, but he's quite a bit of weight and so I can't really see it happening. He kind of
It's not how much weight. We're talking Khairu's weight.
yeah, definitely Khairu's weight.
Well, so of start, not to cut you short, you're going to get plenty of opportunity to talk. I assure you, this is a new regime. We value you here, right? Your voice is going to be heard today. We're going to go on to, well, to begin with, I think it's best to go straight into the groups. Dive into group A to D, talk about who we think are favorites, who could be dark horses, and well, let's go from group to group. So
We start with Group A.
Group A, we have Roman's Dark Horses, Kitchenetters, Mutala Bandits, Storeroom Bandits for a new team this year. Don't really know too much about them, and obviously the famous Jolly Boys. Should we
Go by team by team.
should go by team group by group or?
I think something right that you started class.
Yeah.
Go on, you go first.
So, Mahbub, you could probably tell us a bit more about the Mutala Bandits, and also you could touch on maybe Storeroom Bandits as well.
Yeah. I can start talking about Impala Bandits. All I do know is they have a fierce rivalry with Slug United.
Yes.
The battle of the average players, basically. barring Jack.
Yeah.
Jack is the top player. And you know
A
what?
loyal player as
A
well.
very loyal player, but a very good talented player.
However,
Really-
he sports two Premier League teams, West Ham and Man United.
Two. And both are terrible as well.
Yeah. Bad two teams.
Yeah, we won't go to the topic of Manchester United today, or else we'll be here all evening. But I talk about Impala Bandits, and we've been speaking to Jack every single year. I've been telling him, bro, it's time to let it go. We know you're a very loyal player, but it's time for you to go and win something. But Jack,
I think since we're talking about this, we'd like to introduce a special guest who's come all the way from Birmingham, who's made 2 appearances for DLA.
Oi. 4 minutes.
Yeah, and he's still
4.5.
okay. We'd like to bring you Khairul Islam. Come on.
Take a seat.
Wait.
remember that?
Yeah, when I hit Star War, we're just here to discuss.
Yeah, that's true.
Some Impala Bandits. You know what? I rate Jack's here. Some United started losing key players, but Jack's Hafiz made sure to keep all his players. And
I think the one thing about Mutala Bandits, people can call them average or whatever else.
they give you a tough game last year.
They gave us a great game
What
last year. I
They
mean,
play with heart, don't they?
penalties is potluck.
But what was it? 0-0.
Is this Mutala
No, it
Bandits?
was, yeah. It was,
So, what's the team? If you can just remind
Okay.
everyone.
Jack, Naeem,
Mufti
Naeem,
name.
yeah, Shah Muaz.
So
Yes.
did they recruit 9 recently?
No,
No,
hold on.
no,
Hold up. Sorry, hold up.
And then Giaz, Muhammad Ali, Tambir, Abdullah.
Who's a new signing this year, from what I've heard.
Muhammad Ali.
Abdullah.
Abdullah's been here before.
Which Abdullah?
Oh, people Abdullah.
Panda, yeah, he's been there for a minute.
Is it that one?
I'm not sure.
No.
No, man.
That's Paul
And
and
Hassan Ali. So they've got their core group. That's all the year boys.
Yeah,
they're probably the only team that.
Yeah, which is nice to see.
Yeah.
It's
You know
nice
one
to see
thing
that.
we must admire and rate about them, they've been loyal from day one.
Absolutely.
That team
They
has
look at the
changed.
bigger picture of this
Yeah,
tournament.
yeah. And if I'm correct, they're the only team that have been there from day one, and they're still the same team. From the first edition, they have the same name.
Even though,
And
although they've been losing almost every game, it hasn't destroyed
Yeah.
them.
well, you say that they were a couple of penalties away from
They were the semis.
beating delay. No, they took us to
They've
penalties.
lost a lot of games. They're taking over. They're taking over.
So story bandits, who can talk about story bandits? What's their team?
Are they in the same group?
Yeah.
They are-
What's their name?
Fierce rivalry.
They're a new young team.
Does anybody know, who's in Story Bandits team? Or?
So I got the team here. Samir Mia, Mahfouz Ahmed, Masood Islam, Aslam Mahdi, Latif Islam, Nadim Ishaq, Mohsin Ahmed, and Sudaisi Muhammad.
So are these?
I think they're current.
Yeah, well, their reference number 2000.
So I know 17. I remember you telling me.
17.
There's one person here, 2000 and 2156. 2163. So,
I'm sure it goes to 3.
nah, I doubt it. 3 now? Maybe. Nah, I doubt it.
But are they current students?
I think they're current
Definitely, it's wonderful to see a
Yeah.
current team.
Yeah.
From the
And one thing we can say is, even if we don't know about them, they're going to be young, hungry kids trying to
Absolutely.
prove a point to us.
Imagine we had that in our
You can't underestimate these kids.
Trust
They're
me,
lucky.
these youngsters,
Very cool.
they are
Yeah,
very.
I wish we had.
When you're young, you have nothing to prove. Nobody knows you. You
Nah,
just want to
you
go
let
there.
them
and
worry about the youngsters. They're just full of stamina, that's it. But they don't know how to connect and play football together and that.
Like, you know, a lot of teams
But
are
no,
going to
take-
record these,
Yeah.
screenshot these, and if they beat you,
I mean, we've spoken
We
about
need to come in
Impala Bandits and Story Bandits. To start, if you could do us the honor of speaking about Jolly Boys,
Oh, Johnny,
Oh,
Boy.
yeah,
I
you're-
was so gutted that we didn't get them this year. You know that, honestly.
Have you faced them before?
Because every time we play them, we just hammer them.
Oh,
silly.
but it's a comedy show. You play them. It's a comedy show.
It's a proper comedy show, especially that Rashid Ali.
Okay.
That time when we played against him.
Before we move on to the next group, what are we saying about this group? How's it looking?
No, we haven't talked about
one more team. I'm gonna bring Yusuf in here. If you could.
Sorry, Adil Forhad.
Oh my days, Kitchenettes.
You know, kitchen netters.
You beat them in the final.
Yeah, we beat them in the final.
Can you explain what happened?
Mashallah, they have a goal for playing in net.
Huh?
Six.
Yeah,
Professional golfer. They play
Professional
in the net.
golfer. He's
What?
an outfield player.
Golfer by
So,
morning.
Yusuf, let me talk about their team. Let me explain their team. I know them inside out. All right. Forehand plays sports 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Football on a Tuesday, badminton on a Wednesday.
Trader from that.
He's one of the best athletes I've seen.
Wow.
Listen, he competes at the highest level in everything he does, whether it's trading, whether it's golfing. Oh, he golfs as well.
Today we're not going to talk about his cheating in physics. But we mentioned it.
Go-karting.
And go right. We've had it for the past 4 years. So
Yeah.
I call him Tiger Forehand.
But you know, kitchen netters, their main player has gone into another team. What's his name? Abdul Mohit.
Oh, he's been
He
gone.
went
He's
in
been gone. He's been gone
Delayed.
for 2 years.
2 months.
Yeah.
Did you know about that stuff?
We've also got to mention Adil. He's been firing in his back.
We'll come to the player coaching later by Shaf.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna have that discussion. Right. We've got to try about Adil.
Shaf, you know I love you.
Mention about Adil and the tournaments he's been entering.
Can we talk about Roman Darko?
Yeah.
We didn't mention
So-
They're gonna come next.
Talking about kitchenetters, Adil Hassan, aka I am Adil Hassan, has not
AKA
been-
Nasheed artist.
Yes, the Nasheed artist. Speaking about Nasheed artists,
ADZ straight.
I've heard there's going to be a special collaboration this tournament with the likes of Adil Hassan, Ashraf, Majid Abdurrahman, and many more. So boys, stay tuned for that
Stay
one.
tuned.
Is it? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I can subscribe to his channel as well. I did.
Okay, so stay tuned for that. Adil Hassan has got something special prepared for us all. But anyways, Adil Hassan, not just prepared for that, the amount of preparation he's put in for this tournament, he has entered every single tournament in the summer holidays
In North London.
in North London. He's represented his country,
Village tournament.
village tournaments. So, you know,
Yeah,
him and Forhad, they're in top form at the moment. So they're one to watch out for.
So they're gonna be a strong team.
They're going to be wanting revenge.
Kitchenettes.
Oh,
Full high bill.
Forehand.
What was the
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna come back to this. We are gonna come back to this. That's in the notes today.
I don't want to expose you like that, but we're gonna have to touch on that.
Now the final
So
team.
we've got new tricks about Steve.
The final teams, Roman's dark horses.
We should introduce him.
I mean, it'd be the perfect opportunity for the Roman to come up and join us.
Yes.
Hold on.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm honored to be a part of this BTEC FIFA. Now we've got all my first to sit.
So,
Can we please bring the light closer?
We've got one part of it. We've got one part of it.
Come back from Saudi.
Man.
Okay, so let me tell you about
how you feeling?
That's what people.
I think we've got good balance in the team. We've got the most decorated player in the tournament history, which is Mahmoud Hayden. Am I right?
That's a very big one.
Yeah, he's got free.
Has he won a trophy with you already?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, he has. When I was there.
Yeah.
So
Make
he,
sure you arrive on time on the right day.
He's definitely
he's a top player, very top player.
and we've got arguably one of the, if not the best player in MT history.
Nuruddin?
Sheikh Nuruddin.
Oh,
We're trying to
wow.
find him. We're trying to
Kept that
find him.
one quiet, yeah?
He's been the first announcement after last tournament, and I've been trying to find him since 2016, so finally got him. Alhamdulillah, without stealing.
One thing,
Like some people.
Roman, one thing you don't have in is big signings.
Alhamdulillah, that's what we're. That's
Can
what
I ask you something? If that's
Roman,
Is it true that because you signed Nuruddin that you broke up the bench team? I just heard rumors or something. I don't know. If
okay,
this guy.
Roman,
He's a man.
Is that rumors?
there was no.
That's why I wanted to
There's no
ask.
head team. I don't know.
Okay, so how are you able to sign these big players?
You send him a text. Islam alaikum. How are you? 1,000 pound a year. I'm joking.
Free check for life. Free check
There
for
has
life.
to be something. There has to be. I heard that you offered Mahmoud a job as long as he plays for your team.
That's not
In
true.
Thai Gardens.
We signed Mahmoud first, and then he signed for Chai Garden.
Can I ask, is there more like, other than my cousin Bobby, is there anyone else that moves teams every year? Like,
What was the funny one?
So,
Okay.
however, Mahmoud, to his credit, he's moved teams, but he's won 3 tournaments with 3 different teams.
He's a serial
That,
serious.
that is some record.
So it's not 100% practical.
Can we touch upon what you said, the greatest player, arguably one of the greatest players, Nuruddin, Sheikh Nuruddin? Can you tell me about that? Like, he's 2025 now, and he's an old man. Listen, what do you think he's going to do in the tournament this year?
Messi is not Messi, they're all Messi.
Everyone has their errors.
That's fine.
Ronaldo is not Ronaldo.
He still does
We
damage.
let Nuruddin speak on the pitch.
I think Khairul's saying, is it the case of maybe signing
Taylor doesn't have saying anything.
United?
This guy,
Ronaldo
I
when
spent
he
2
was
minutes for,
37?
what was it? 3
DNA.
minutes for DNA, 2 minutes for dark horses, and you'll be lucky if you get any minutes in his new team.
Can I ask, why do teams neglect you so much?
I mean, if you look at
He's a serial loser.
look at the history behind my time at Dark
Yeah, he
Horses.
claims that he's won everything.
At my time at Dark Horses, I attended a few training sessions with them.
I mean, hold on, before you carry on, you guys always say that Dark Horses nabs the best players. That's not true. Khairul was unknown before Dark Horses signed him.
But you still don't know.
You still unknown. You still unknown.
Why is that?
Shows.
But
Hey,
why is
something
it
that now Mia,
We'll get to that topic afterwards.
until these that rubbed in was unknown.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
You know, Khairul, that's he's got the ego of Zlatan, but he's got the talent of Asif.
This year you're gonna see.
Everybody.
Asif from Sunday United. I'm getting this.
Everybody from
Wait for
Manchester.
your turn.
You know the thing is,
That's uncalled for.
Nah,
That's uncalled
There's a reason to answer.
there's a reason why you're playing goal as well.
Yeah,
But
but
you can't kick the ball straight.
you've played against me in tournaments, and
Sorry,
actually you've been
Let's-
watching me in tournaments.
hang on a second. We'll come to that topic afterwards
Okay.
because there will be a time when we talk about that. But let's keep it.
Right, guys, all right, we're obviously conscious of time. We don't want to drag too long. We're gonna go into Group B, Shams.
Yes, so we have, this is, they say, the group of death with MTU All-Stars, MTU Legends, Rising Ballers, FC Pengers, and Gravel Pitch Ballers. Is it safe to say that this is the group of death?
There's no group of death when we're there.
Okay, so
That's £125 an
Okay.
hour.
I like that confidence, Yusuf,
Nah,
go on.
you know what? my team's prepared this year. We've been having our training sessions, so everyone needs to watch out.
So you are MTU All-Stars, right?
No,
Well, who are you?
we're legends.
Okay, because the reason the reason I think this is because the amount you have moved around with your other half.
Who's my bar?
For those that don't know, his other half is Arab.
Arab. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. I'm funny.
Arab Hussein, Arab Hussein.
Yeah, he's a good player.
You remember Arif after he lifts the player of the tournament?
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a top player.
Okay, so MTU All-Stars.
No, I'm joking. You know what?
Mahmoud, tell your team. Any new recruits? What's the,
Najum.
who made a debut season last season, right?
Yeah.
And made a real
He's played
impression.
2 seasons now, and he's
No, one.
yeah,
Yeah,
last season.
Yeah.
What's the team that got dismantled because the staff player got
Tasty land. No. That was Tasty land. That was natural.
All I remember is
What
Najum last year. Najum played in the semis against Delay, but he caused havoc the whole way through. I'm just very happy we've signed him. I'm not gonna
He
have
played
to.
very, he played very well.
He's very
Until you lot said it.
No.
Until you had bullied him, yeah.
No, but he played for semis until you lot. Yeah, so but his team that they were in, they're in our group as well. They're gravel pitch.
What year is that?
So
They're still
they've been semis back to back
Young
last year. Yeah,
they're a young team, they're a good team.
yeah. So they've been semis. They play with
Are they current students?
some I think are and some aren't, but they're all around like 17, 18, 19.
Okay, so
So they're all young and energetic.
hungry, yeah?
Yeah,
Hungry
gravel
lads.
pitch. They're really good players. I was in Roman's team and we lost to them in the group stages, and All Stars lost to them. in the
Okay,
group
so
stages as well.
FC Penguins, who's in that team?
It's my year mates. Most of them are my year mates.
So they should be called FC Butters.
FC Butters. You know what? It's true. Yeah. I mentioned about.
Isn't that your original team?
Nah,
No.
I've always been MTU All-Stars. I represent my
Can we touch upon Osman Abu Haj?
yeah. There's one thing I want to mention about that team. We'll get onto that.
Why has he left your team? Because he's a real one. He plays with his
As we had to release him, unfortunately. Like,
Can we-
what has come to an end.
Can we hear
I wasn't there that year. I was in Egypt, but the things I did hear about his performances, it made Ustad look like he was in his 20s. The game that you played there. Do you know that game that you guys played there?
I'm sorry, but
My team, shall I be honest, what happened? So we won 2 years in a row. The third year, we lost in the final against T. Well, they smashed it, yeah, H block. Then we had this ego about us where we thought that to go into our final is just a given. We can eat takeaway like this guy all year round, and we're gonna get there, and we're just gonna go to the final. But what happened? We faced and we ate humble pie that year. I wasn't there. I was in Egypt. We went out in the group stages. Then they're like, we're gonna go and win the Europa.
yeah, but
And the first round of the Europa, we go and start. You wanna tell them what happened? I'm happy to hear it because I wasn't playing.
We just came and conquered. That's what it was.
You wanted that year.
I'm sorry, but that year, is it just us playing against their team, or was there more players on the pitch?
Yeah. We had 2 additions from FC Penguins.
Juniors,
You know FC Penguins?
Yeah.
In the training sessions, they play like they're Real Madrid. But when it comes to tournaments, they bump on the pressure.
So, do you play your team and pick your team based on just glory, or is there some sort of loyalty between?
Yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, you couldn't in Madrasa.
Yeah.
I was a few years younger than you guys, and I used to see you guys like hold hands and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All year throughout, but that all came to an end after one bad performance.
It was on one
That
performance.
is a really valid point.
Yeah.
Because
And I did hear the comment, I was in Egypt 3 times.
Yes.
No.
Also, this is not the first time there's players like Usman Khan, Mahmoud Haider, left your team as well. So there must be some kind of an issue.
There wasn't any
And there had to be
issues.
an issue.
No.
in a while.
There's no issues. You know what it is? You know, Maps, they've won it twice. They've set the standards. You understand?
There is no standards.
They've set the standards.
But like he said himself, they've become.
They got complacent.
They've-
But that's why I came. That's why I came. To the team.
Was
The drive. The drive.
We came to the team after that final.
was Asim
You know what?
was Asim in your team last year?
No, you're right.
So he missed the penalty last year. How come he didn't replace
Oh.
him this year?
You're forgetting they nearly got group. I took them through the
It doesn't
group all the way
matter.
to the final.
No one cares about.
We wouldn't have been in the final.
When it
if it
comes
wasn't- You should have seen the performance.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You'd rather get grouped than miss a penalty in the
Hold
final.
on, wait.
Do you know what penalties are in the final? Because I don't think you
No,
know.
What team is you for?
I didn't play. I was resting. I was injured.
But
But let's not talk about it.
This panel giving them.
Sorry.
We'll come back onto that. I'm just going to bring the squad in very quickly. So if you can just give a few words on MTU Legends, please. For those that, the youngsters that might not be aware, if you could just speak about the great, the Moon Sub and Moon Sub.
There's nothing much to say about them anymore. They just finished now. What can you say about them?
Some nice stuff.
I just hope they go far this year.
All right, well, I'm going to take the call. We'll take the call. 1 minute. Go on, Steve.
Honestly, you know what? Back in the days, there would have been a big threat to a lot of the teams now, but they're all gone old now, and they just, I don't know what it is now. There's no motivation from them. I can't see no motivation from them anymore. But if they click, then they click.
I mean, for the younger generation, obviously, a lot of us remember.
Basically, they're known as the hammering team. Basically, if you get them in your group, you're lucky.
For a lot of the younger generation, right? So, they remember the likes of, obvious ones, the Riaz and so on and so forth.
Imran Ahmed.
No. I've heard many good things about, Mola Hamid. How good were they?
Oh, they were really. Especially Mola Hamid.
Was Molana Abdul Hamid or Molana Harun out of level?
Oh, no way.
No,
Mola
Hamid and
is
Mola
next
Mahmoud, they
level.
were very
You
good.
can't get
Outside and legends don't join together.
No, we can't do that.
The rivalry.
Was there rivalry in them 2 days?
Like you said, they started off as memories.
One
They're not doing that anymore.
of them was my year mate, you understand? So we were we used to click on quite well.
Who was better?
He was much better.
Really?
Yeah, he was much better. Look, through the history of MTU, you say Nuruddin and you get one Riaz, one Nuruddin, one of the Hamid is definitely up there as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just as high as them.
He was just a natural.
So if you have to label the
Even with Asma, he was so good.
start 1, 2, 3 in that.
Start bed.
I would say Mona Riaz is number one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mona Riaz is number one. Then I would say it's very hard to choose between Mona Nuruddin and one of the video both kind of the same. But I would say Mona Riaz is probably number one.
Wow. Interesting. On that note, Stop, I'm going to ask you a question. If you had to name your dream team 5-a-side, all-time MTU team, no keeper, but your 5 best players, who would it be? And I'm talking 5-a-side with stuff. So,
Think about it when you do tournament.
I'll get to that back again.
okay, we'll come back to
I'll
it. We'll come
think
back to
about
it.
that one.
So we've covered MTU All-Stars, MTU Legends, Rising Ballers. So a couple of words on them, please.
Obviously, I'd like to start off by saying they started off with, I think they had 7 players at one point. They did come to we had a pre-session after Jalsa, which pretty sure is what ignited the coaching and paying coaches to come. But we'll get to that topic afterwards. Rising Ballers did play in that, and to be fair, they didn't look too good, to be honest.
What did you say about the lowers? They're still rising or something? Was it you on the group?
Yeah, I mean, they call themselves Rising Ballers. I respect that they've got a lot of.
They were rising, but that rise stopped drastically.
Afra was, I think, a supervisor at MTU.
After what a national.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. But the thing is, he's picked them up from MTU as youths, as little kids. But I'm yet to see a baller come out of their team.
No, I'll be honest, they did have a very good team, but unfortunately, injuries hit them.
Hold on, mention the name.
I think the likes of Maggie, good players.
I think not in the team.
Who's that?
Nabil. Oh, he's moved.
He's moved there. Nabil has a serious injury. And there's a brother from Luton called Adil. He was a very good player. He had a big injury as well.
Goalkeeper, probably, in my opinion, the best
Um,
goalkeeper.
It's like solid.
Yeah, they did have a good
You
team.
mentioned 3 names there,
And as in-
which are no longer in their squad. So I'm interested.
Watch out for him. It's Faisal. He's very good. Faisal
Faisal Wahab, remember she's nephew. Yeah, he is a very good
No, but
player.
it's not Minhaj.
He's little kid. 2021, he dribbles like Messi.
Yeah, he's good.
He is very good.
Look, right Rising have put in the work. I do see them.
Okay, moving on, guys. The last team.
What are they going to do now then? Rising Bulls, I'm just curious. You know, obviously, Molan Ashraf's a good friend of yours.
And also, can we enlighten you with some transfer news, actually? You know, Rising Ballers, unfortunately, I heard that they tried nabbing one of the players.
They did.
Is that correct?
So the story behind that is after a session, one of my players volunteered to go play with them because they can't get any more players. He's a young player.
Can you name him?
He's
It's the young brother from
Mustab. Yeah, that's right. So when he came in and played a session with them, he thought, you know what, let me try this. He's taken him to the side and said, yeah, and I can't leave at the moment. But what I can tell you is he tried it, and he thought my players ain't gonna come back to me. See, money can't buy loyalty. Loyalty is there. It was a nice attempt from him, and I just want everyone to know his true colours, African true colours, and him picking out young ballers.
Well, hopefully we can get a word in from Ashraf Chaudhry. We're hoping that he'll
Call in and
call in.
We're gonna get.
I know, we're hearing his side of the story because I know Ashraf very well.
Take two.
This is very surprising to hear. Okay,
lastly,
moving on to the last team of this group, Gramovic.
They're the youngest. We spoke about them. They went semi-finals twice. They're ballers.
All right, yeah. Swiftly moving on.
so group C. I mean, I've heard rumors from a few people saying you might as well give H Block a pass. It's that easy, but I'm not really too sure. H Block FC, MTU FC, Top Block Ballers,
If you're not talking about H Block, can you start team?
Sunday United,
Excuse all the time.
and Sunna Strikers.
I mean, let's call it a team.
I want you to take the
Sit in the hot seat, please, because we got a lot of discussion.
Well, I if you do the honors.
Before we go forward, I just want to ask who's Maulana Abdul Mahmood?
So these are the ballers from back in the days. So Amin said, Maulana Abdul Mamoon, Maulana Abdul Hamid, baller, Maulana Riyad, number.
How come no one's talking about Moran Rashid? He was an absolute baller back in the day.
He still is.
Yeah.
But you know, Nick, Moran Rashid still.
It's finishing or something.
I'll put it on the chat.
The head of FIFA. Everybody.
Without my comment, how
The head of FIFA. Your lads will get.
Okay, so we've just got Brother T on the panel. He is, you know, I'd like to give a lot of credit to T. He's done a lot of work here to help all of this happen. Also, he is one of the most decorated players. People, you know, sleep on T. Two-time champion, Europa champion, individual accolades. You know, the lot.
Left foot, right
Left
foot.
foot, right foot, 100 shots, you name it.
GoPros, don't forget his GoPros.
He's
Climbing the cage.
You know, all of this.
The footage for the tournaments won't be there if it wasn't for
Yeah,
team.
Memories, right?
Yeah,
That's why his dad named
So a lot of credit to Zach Kulachi. Okay. So, anyways, our group H Block, you're my captain. You know, you want to speak about them?
Yeah, let's have a quick look.
Speak about your team. First, tell us about your team.
So our team, first and
Genuine,
foremost,
guys. We're gonna be genuine about this, guys.
yeah,
We have
first
to
and
believe it.
foremost, I think H Block is the only team that are playing with only 6 players this year. So 2 key players that are missing that have carried us the last few years, Shahel and Amin. Shahel from Birmingham, Amin from Leeds. But Aminul, apparently, he's got a village tournament in Leeds, so that's why he can't make it. Someone make it make
Which is a
sense.
shame.
Which is a shame.
Shahil.
Shahil's got family situation.
And
so-
people, and for those that know Shahil, you know that is a huge blow.
But still, we have good players. We've got Junaid, Shamsul,
Don't count.
Shainul
First
Haq.
of all, I'm injured.
A lot of us are injured. So this year, we're just coming for pure vibes.
Absolutely.
You can't say vibes.
I've said five every single year. Ask you so. Every single year. I say five.
You don't say vibes, but they're up at 5 a.m. doing
Not me,
nothing.
not me.
Not this year.
Not this year.
I'll be
Why
honest
did
with
you
you.
not sign anyone then?
We
I'll be
tried.
honest with you.
We tried to take the team.
I look forward to the night before.
I did ask Yusuf, but he's too greedy. He wants a full 8 players. So I was like, okay. can't do us a favor.
I mean, we're not asking this very easy. I mean, there's about, you read a number, 2,000 and something students have come out of MTU. Surely there's not 2,000 students playing in MTU at the moment.
So
do you just pick the best players, or do you
See, can I answer that?
Our age group consists of, similar age people. That's the thing, and we try to keep it.
So you're not like certain players who just go and play with 18-year-olds.
Absolutely.
There's certain players that did that.
Exactly.
Like, I'm surprised that somebody like Poison of Man has a side for you. You know, that's more similar to your age.
There were 2 people on our list. We did ask them this year.
Well, I asked him to play with the team at the time, yeah.
That was
Well, we did want to sign Poison of Man, but he has signed a lucrative contract with DLA.
yes.
Can we introduce it?
Yeah, I think we should. No, we'll introduce him when DLA comes. You know, we got a lot to talk about.
I've got a question, sir. Why is it that you look at players similar to your age? Is it because they're going to embarrass you on the pitch?
No.
Well, what's the
Let me answer. The ethos of this tournament.
Sorry,
originally. No, but my brothers. So
Absolutely.
the ethos of this tournament when it first originally started, obviously it's evolved then, was you're either your teammates or your year mates, or your classmates. Obviously, he's going to say family because of the DLX situation. And that was the team.
Yeah.
My team was the only random team because I had players that didn't have.
He broke the team, basically.
No, I had players that didn't have teams.
He broke
So anyway, that's where that come from.
So why couldn't he say that and you had to say
Because he probably didn't know.
He doesn't
No. Sorry, you know what? If he does
T.
if he didn't know what he did, if he didn't know what
Why
you say?
I'll cover it, bro.
No,
Can I ask what made you? Can I ask you something, T? What made you want to join another team when you were winning and successful with the teams that took you in?
That is a very good question.
You know what? I think T should talk about the story. I think we're gonna have to bring him. Boys.
This is the reason why Teach left. No, this is the reason why T went.
So we need to talk about this. This is interesting. Let's get this on our chest.
I just have a.
We're losing views. This will bring a lot of views. Everyone getting for this.
There's 40 views.
I have a gift for Titch. That's all
Oh, is it? Okay. Wait.
2 minutes.
Sure.
There's a gift for Poison Rahman from Ben.
So, if you guys didn't know, Boyd Rahman, he joined our team, and obviously he's thanked us last minute. And if you can't see, what does that say? He had his
That looks like it says T Diddy.
T Diddy.
If I'm not wrong.
Them dual stars, but he didn't manage to wear it because he snaked us 4 days before the tournament
4
started.
days. Oh, wow. Revelations here. Revelations here. So if you want to sit down, Boyd Rahman is always in the heart of controversy. 12, do you want to start with your story first? You were teammates with Boyd Rahman?
I'll let him
We
start.
both been victims.
No, you said,
We'll keep both sides of the story.
So quickly, how H-Block started was we were together, me, Imran, Poison Rahman, Adil, Farhad, Iqbal, finalist United, and then I wasn't getting utilized properly. So I thought, you know what, okay, Imran was injured as well, but he still put Imran into the games.
rotating.
1 to 3 minutes max, that's it. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to make my own team.
Wow, okay.
Made my own team. That year, we won the Euro finals. The year after,
Bro,
we
you
won
should be,
the
man.
champion
It's
final.
not me, you made
So
the team.
thank you very much for the
Okay.
opportunity.
This is the perfect example of getting out of your comfort zone. Very good
So
example.
congratulations. to you on that.
Poison Rahman
So Poison Rahman is the one that held you back.
Hey, don't be no
Okay. And Mahmoud, what is your story with Poison Rahman?
So mashallah, that year, you know, we wanted to try something different because we've been going to the tournament every year, and we realized it would be amazing to unite different generations. So we reached out to a baller in Titch, Fawzur Rahman, and you know what? It didn't take much convincing because we were the champions at that time.
Wow.
Yeah, we won it 2 years in a row, by the way. So you know how Titch is greedy for like success. He's like, hey, you know what? Let me jump on the bandwagon. Then
Was there any teams that were interested in him at the time? Any of his friends?
I think, yeah, Ruma's dark horse is. Yeah. But he But Ruma's dark horses didn't have that much success up until then, so he didn't even look at them. So he comes into our team every week. He's on to us. I thought we had a PT in YJ, but I've never seen someone like Fawzi Rahman, mashallah. Every week getting on to us, telling us to go on jogs.
Wow.
Sending videos of jogging.
All for him. 4 days before the tournament, we didn't even hear it come out of his mouth. His uncle, whoever that guy is next to him, comes out and he writes a statement like Fabrizio Romano, and he's like, he ain't gonna be playing for him anymore.
Wow.
And that was the end of it. That's how I found out. I didn't find out from his mouth.
Yeah, hold on.
And that was the end of our domination. You know, we won it 2 years in a row, and that third year we went to the final. If it was for him,
But let me say something. Let me say something.
Do you believe that him dropping out last minute
affected our
affected
team
the team
morale,
morale?
100%.
So
The dressing room, there was a lot of
Why is it never your team's fault? We always blame individuals.
Khairul, we'll come back to that. I believe Tupac over here has something to say.
No, biggest force.
Another story.
No, I have much to say about Ron. This is my childhood friend. We've been Umrah together. He's lived in my house. We shared rooms. We had from the same place. And I begged him to play for the Dark Horses. And we had a strong team at that year as well. But he decided not to. Instead, played for my cousin's team, Shakir Mian, who's 10 years younger than him, by the way. And he went over and played for them.
But however,
See,
Let me.
one second. Can I say something? No matter how
If you've
different
never
our
played
players,
this,
you'll never find someone else.
you've never played for his team.
See,
I would never sign. Just for the record, let me say it. Just for the record, I would never sign an underage player.
Underage player.
What? You want to leave, man?
What do you mean?
You got to leave over 20. Oh, that's the age limit. Okay.
Yeah, come on.
All right. See how you feel. What about the 19, 10, and 20? Hey, what about the 19?
So basically, see, talking about, I didn't give you minutes, yeah? First of all, Imran you were into that tournament, you're playing with one leg, and you still didn't get minutes. You must have been dead dead. Because of me, you started playing football, yeah? After that, you started playing. Give me some credit, please. Yeah? All stars now, all stars were begging me to play with them. Yeah, let me finish. One at a time. Not that I'm good or anything. I was injured. Mark, I was injured then.
I can't remember.
that was his excuse not to play for me.
Yeah, I was injured. So really and truly, I couldn't play for them anyway. But this brother here, he
Threatened you.
not only threatened me,
Your family.
my family. He was like one of those guys, like, he threatened me. Bro, I have something posted in the letterbox. Just saying, do not play this year. Bro, come on, man. If you don't want to listen to Ruben, then who are you going to listen to?
Did you play for it?
So I didn't get to play. So
the question is,
question is, now Ruben has to always play for Dark Horses, yeah? So now, last year, the year before last year, no one wanted to sign me. So I was a free agent. Yeah, Shaq, mashallah, DLA, they signed me. Huh? Imran Ahmed, they gave me a lucrative offer. Bro,
What was our fantasy?
the offer, 75p. 75p. Oh, they gave me an offer.
What expensive than a deal?
I can't, you know what? Once it's signed for DLA, you can't unless they kick you up, basically. Like YJ. YJ hasn't been waiting DLA for?
Why they chose to leave?
Why they chose to leave?
I don't think you go to Roman team.
How many minutes?
I don't get it.
What comes to
Hang on. Shamsul,
Shamsul didn't even say goodbye. I mean, we'll speak about it.
Shamsul and Khairul, 2 years ago when they were DLA, yeah? Was it 2 years ago? When you got injured, I asked Shamsul, yo, how come you guys flopped so much, man? You know what? He begged Khairul. Yo, Sham, come back here, man.
That can be a question for DA. Are we on DA yet?
Not yet. So we'll just go through the other teams in the group very quickly for the interest of the viewers. MTU FC. Is that the
That starts 14 chess.
Yeah, what's up?
Musharraf.
I'm sorry, it was very good.
Without chess and without.
Top block ball. I mean, Ramon, can you just update us on the situation? What is happening with top block ballers? That's your base team.
No, that's the top block
that's
baller
the
won the
Tajweed
Europa last year.
Okay.
They went out group.
Tajweed block is
Top block baller, a really good team though.
Yeah.
They're the reason why the tasting and thing got broken.
What's that with this guy from Coventry? Monona, he graduated last year, the year before. From Coventry, Eskin.
Top block was the one that
Roger.
Yeah.
Ali Abbas.
Yeah, Ali Abbas is the reason why tasting and broke up.
Oh, no way.
Finally signed their captain.
Is that Ali Abbas?
Yeah, his team won the Europa.
No, he doesn't. He just
Oh, did he not?
puts players together and he's like a manager. No, well, he does play football, but he hasn't played in the
That's
tournament.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I've not seen him play.
He just puts teams
But his
together.
team's good, right? And he plays.
The next team in that group is, these guys are legends of MT tournament. Sully United.
Oh,
No, there's three teams I think that's been there from the start. Sully United,
So this is what
Saracens.
Saracens, Sunday United, Mutala Bandits, and Romans Dark Horses. We recorded Romans Dark Horses.
No, don't be affected them. Don't put them together. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mine's a rugby team. Okay, fine. Them three teams
What
are
about
been- look. Oh, not Alps, but they were memories or something before. But let me tell you something. Them three teams, you have to take your hats off, take your hats off, because they've always looked for their friends. They've kept the same team. Fans always had problems, always turning new players to keep going and keep moving. But your Saracens, come out, he gets no what's the word? Recognition whatsoever. Every single year he enters the team.
Without
Without
the second player. He just enters himself.
He just looks out.
You guys can do it, isn't it?
I'm not joking. And like last minute he'll just grab anybody from anywhere and it comes and that's what you want to see. That's the kind of spirit you want to see for the sake of the madrasa and the love for the brothers.
and they smash at the charity as well.
Yeah,
All the time.
And for that reason alone, we need to, pay homage to
Come on.
Saracens, Propala Bandits, Simple United, and things like this. Even MQ Legends and stuff, they've always been in the tournaments with different names and whatever now. But T-Legs,
They've been around for a while.
don't make me start.
Huh?
Do not make me
Right,
start.
final team in the group is, again, it's a new team, Sunnah Strikers. Anybody
It's a
know?
new MQ team.
New-
The students,
And
they're
they-
over 18.
These are the students
There
here.
was a bit of controversy.
Are they over 18?
Over
Definitely,
18,
yeah.
So you're currently MT. Do you know any of those students?
No,
Do you know
no,
any
no.
of the potential?
They must be dead.
No, so there's no controversy there. No, it wasn't controversy. It was a bit of a. So they submitted their team. Sunnah Strikers did, but they didn't have the date or something. In the meantime, a few other teams joined, and another MQ team, but they were under 18, called Pass and Pray. Did you see that?
Yes.
Pass and Pray. They signed up. Then when they realized that Sunnah Strikers had originally signed up earlier, they replaced the team. So Sunnah Strikers, they're a definite team.
Well, we look forward to seeing them tournament day and see what they can do. Finally, Group D. So you have Delay FC, Alps FC,
Yay!
Gravel Pitch Gundas,
Ooh.
Saracens, who we've just mentioned a bit ago, and question mark Tajweed Block FC.
What's happening with
We'll start off with Tajweed Block FC if that's okay.
So the Green Block FC, they've had some pullouts last minute. They only had 6 players in the beginning, I think. Anyway,
Salah was injured anyway.
Salam of course, and they adopted some Shabir. You guys know Salam of course,
Something Salomon with just one name.
and they adopted some Shabir. They've just come back on Umrah today, by the way. They've all the general landed. That 2 Portuguese players now dropped out. Another Shamsul's cousin or something that's messing him around. Akim saying that he can't play or something like that. So they've literally got 4 players. They need signings ASAP. So if there's anybody that's listening that wants to switch teams and join TB Block FC,
Sorry, who you playing?
or they're not playing and they want to join TB Block
Do
FC,
Tajweed Block have what it takes to attain any silverware? Or they just there for vibes?
they used to when that little days once upon a time.
But if you them one
You know
other players,
TB Block FC, that's another team. For example, even though they just about get a team together every year, they still do it.
Oh, Tajweed, Shabir.
They'll always be there.
Exactly. And Shabir, and then I think normally Minas plays for them.
You know Shabir is a baller.
Abdullah plays.
Abdullah used to. He's gone.
It's
It's the player that, no, which Abdullah you talking about? I'm talking about the one from Bradford.
The one that's on.
Abdullah from London.
Yeah,
Abdullah from London sleeps
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
He's probably
Been actually
free agent.
It's been actually playing for United.
Free agent here at the moment.
We need to shout some guys and get these guys,
full squad. Let's talk about ground announced.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Every Footy Focus took the other sideline on a whole always talk about DLA. So this deal, let's give DLA a break.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, let's go to Saracens quickly, and then finish in order. So Saracens are
Come on.
okay. Yeah. So obviously
Where's the team sheet then?
Come on, the guy,
Yeah, I mean, fair play to them. Like you said, from one, they turn up every single year. The effort is 10 out of 10. You can't really.
we've got a brother from Leicester playing that. What's his name?
Zachariah.
Zachariah.
Yeah, so Zachariah is from Leicester. They're not market facer, so I don't think that they even know each other, but they've managed to put a team together. Yesterday they signed Mohammed Hasib. I think I've seen his name in the comments as well. So that's Saracens. Inshallah they do well. They deserve it.
Saracens, they'll come on the day.
Saracens, yeah, every single year.
So who had that? Say back here. Back down.
Gravel pitch Gunders are next on the list. So,
Okay, good.
So,
I mean, I personally,
Do you think? I do think for this team, innit?
Yes. Is that your team?
can we introduce one of the star players?
Do you think they're going to carry you this year?
There's no.
Well, hang on, let's.
Can you tell us what's going to happen this year with your team? Look, we hear a lot of talk in the group chats, but you guys,
A lot of teams are talking what they want about our team. Some are liking us, some are hating us, but we're just here to play football this year. We can't rise to everyone's game. People haven't got us in their group and just giving it the big one and say, come on, get them in our group. At the end of the day, we can only play what's ahead of us. And if you win your games, we win ours, then we'll win. If not, but I know for a fact my team's going to give it 100%. We are going for the win this year. The lads we've been working hard without coaches and paying. Let's be honest, our team are full of youngsters. We can't afford to pay £150 for coaching sessions and all of that.
All stars and DLA.
Like all stars, and even mashallah, Shaq, he's got the money to get in any player he wants. You're talking these two teams. You're talking.
Sign me up. You got
Bro, you're talking there like Man City's, the oil money, Arab money. They can get whatever they want. For us, it's pure passionate players, young players that want to prove themselves. There is no superstars in our team. We've picked a team this year based on quality of the players and how they play.
Do you think you're gonna get more minutes than previous years?
Yusuf was telling
is
me.
that why you made your
Is that why you're here?
Yeah,
Do you think you're gonna get more minutes?
There is no captain in our team. There is no captain in the team. Every player on that pitch is a leader. Every player on that pitch has a say. It's not about minutes for me. For me, what matters.
No. I'll pull the talk.
I'm not going to hear this
I
nonsense.
know.
If you're not starting every game,
You almost had to go for a second, but
You know all about passion. It's about Harun playing as a striker. We did that.
I don't want to hear none of this humble stuff now.
No, it's not humble. It's not humble.
No.
I'm just saying we're
You're
going to go for the
winning.
win.
Both of you play similar positions. You did a head-to-head. You scored more in tournaments.
Me
In
and
the
him.
two tournaments, yeah.
Please.
Is that
Brother,
disrespectful?
don't disrespect me like that.
you told me the reason why you built this team is because you want to show MTU that you should be given this platform and you're going to start every game and call the shots. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'll bring in this session now. I don't want to talk too much about it because you know what happened on that Delta day. On that Delta day, we played matches, tournament style, 2 goals on, 2 goals off.
So what tournament is that you played?
We didn't play at home. We played tournament format.
Is
We
that- you
we
think-
were.
Forget
that. We were invited personally by none other than you, Yusuf. And I wanted to say how it is because obviously Yusuf just giving it the big one now. That day, who was the only team that went undefeated throughout?
But
Well,
can I say-
sorry,
But you were playing.
who is that? Sorry,
But you were playing.
I was playing. Yeah, that's fine. Who scored goals against?
How am I going to remember these goals, bro? This
Okay.
is
So
Jonathan,
obviously,
yeah,
when this stuff happen against players like this, they don't want to. They don't want to shine the media. If that was their team smashing it against anyone else,
But wasn't it you that
would
said?
fly
Wasn't it you that said everyone thinks
Yeah.
they're all night until they go to a tournament?
until they step on the pitch.
Yeah, but they proved it in tournaments.
That's the where. Can I say something?
Where
How
is she?
shame
Where
is
is
it?
she? 1966? Are you talking about 1966 when they last won it?
100%.
This guy is
Only a couple of years ago, and only a year ago.
He's
2
done-
years ago.
he's done-
2 years, 2 years is a long time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's so long.
Yeah.
Who did
He
he
did.
go?
Like we've said,
It's not for me. We are not out here to take any players and steal any players.
wait, they didn't just steal anyone. They stole somebody who got scouted in America, by the way.
Yeah.
He played in America.
His nephew.
Now tell me, would you ever do that to Sheikh?
We have to listen. The team that we have, everyone's within our year range. Like, if you look at the team, everyone's in our year. Well, maybe 2 players or 3 players, 1 year above, 2 years above. We all have a close connection, all versatile, we all play really well together. So it's hard for me. It's hard for me. I contacted Isaac maybe long before 2 years ago. You know, it's just like,
No, I can't
you gotta remember that. But whilst he was in America, I was one of his room partners. Like, I used to live with him, so I contacted him 2 years ago. He said, "Cool, once I'm back from America."
That's not what we're doing.
And obviously,
That's not what we're doing.
saying, "Oh, you know, it's
And obviously, like we said,
Our
our
team,
team.
I can't understand it.
So can we just get your version of the events on the transfer, please?
The transfer.
Yeah.
I spoke to Isaac directly.
Yeah.
Right. He came to my house.
Just to
He came to
clarify,
your house.
Yeah.
just came to your house. You're referring to your nephew here.
Yeah. Isaac maybe from London. Right.
Wow.
He came to my house. I seen him, and he was the size of Cairo, right? Right. And I thought, oh my gosh, I can't take you as a player like that. You gotta loosen the weight a bit. So he goes, yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna be ready for your team. So I said, okay, don't worry, yes, we'll get him on. I'm sure he can still play football with a bit of weight as well. But then after a bit, I'm finding out that Cairo's telling me, and they start telling me that he's not playing for your team, he's playing for our team. I was thinking, no, he's not. I spoke to him the other day. He goes, he's playing for my team. He goes, no, he doesn't play for my team. So I rang him up. He goes, yeah, I've decided I'm going to play for their team.
Yeah.
The real. I just want to say one thing while all that's gone. And Isakchi will never do that. So the real story behind that is he came with an approach. We did approach him. He's with us. We keep it crystal clear. in all
Do
our
you
ways.
feel like, as
No.
Gravel Pitch Wonders FC, you should have given Ustad the respect to put a phone?
No, absolutely. We give everyone the respect. Every team's the respect that they deserve. But in terms of that, we made it crystal clear with this. We said, it's, at the end of the day, we haven't put a gun to anyone's head and said, "Yo, you're coming to our team." We ain't done that. It's their decision. We offer what we can offer, which is £0, by the way. We assess how you play as a player. If you fit our style, we take you. If you don't, next year, maybe.
How was you nominated captain for your team?
Sorry?
You're not getting Brazil.
Can I ask you that?
You're not
How
getting
come
I was nominated by my
he
fellow
wants something with you guys?
All of them, yeah.
all of them.
Sometimes the grass isn't always green on the side. How come he chose them over you guys? Even though he
So
wants
I can answer that question for you because when he was sat there, Ustad, and I don't mean to be disrespectful to you because obviously you are our Ustad, but we went into you and stuff. But
Are you
he
saying
said it
past
straight.
the time?
He said he doesn't want to play in a team full of old people.
Yeah.
Obviously, your nephew can't say that directly to you because he doesn't want to upset your feelings. But I
I
would say
think we decided out.
You know what?
Well, I mean,
all I know is that he's a traitor, and when we're going to play you guys, you can pull out war on the pitch.
It has to be that way.
How many minutes did you get?
just on that note,
You know, traitors. We talk
but just on that note, the fight
Cheating from last year.
Wait, what's that?
that's coming. That's
Where
coming.
did he-
Just on that note, Ustad, the next team in Group D is Alps FC. So that's your team.
oh wow!
You're
So that's
gonna
gonna be the
playing
game.
you're going to be playing your nephew and
Yeah, that's right.
trainers here as well.
Oh, wow.
That's
That's the game. Watch out
Now,
for.
what's going to happen in that game?
I can't wait for that game.
Just tell us.
Do you think you can beat them?
Oh yeah, we're going to trash them. Serious. Yeah.
Just tell
The
us
only,
about your team.
the only person I'm worried about is my man Silver here.
Rest of
That's it, nothing else. The rest of the players,
Yeah.
What about team? Who else in your team?
So I have to go. Do you feel home?
This is
he
divided.
doesn't overhead kicks on the bridge. That's what we
Do you
done.
think Hunter's going to start against you guys? Do you think they'll put him in team selection?
Possibly. I think they're gonna put him on.
We'll come back to gravel pitch Gunders again, but outside for some big names to start. You can just talk to us about your team. Are you excited to play?
Right.
Reasons why?
Unfortunately, we've got a big loss this year of
Yeah.
one of them, Rashid. Right? Massive loss. Right? But see what it is, we're getting a bit old now as well, so we've got to get a few youngsters in to do the running around. So we've got Monabdullah Sani Yaqub Memi as the striker.
How old is he?
He's 22, I think.
Okay.
22. And the rest of the team is myself, one of the Shuaib Memi, and we got this other good defender at the back, and we got Mala Usman Ahmed as well, and Mala Abdullah Memi as well. So
some big names in there.
You know, they have a team, you understand? Like play the one touch pass and go.
I've always been intrigued to know why haven't you ever recruited Maulana Harun?
He doesn't want to be my team.
Is that the
Nah, that's not the
it's still more goals than you in the tournament.
He doesn't want to play for our team, honestly.
Maulana Harun signed for Sunderland United.
Big signing. How much was that, Roman?
I think it's £1.25.
What is Mala Harun, right? Him and Mala Usman Ahmed don't get on.
Oh,
right? Yeah.
Why is this?
There's a rivalry between each other.
How
They're like Ahmed and T.
Yeah, they're always competing with each other. Huh?
Oh, good question.
That's different. Business is different. But when it comes to football and other stuff, right? You know, they've always had the rivalry, and them two, they just can't be together. And Mala Harun is control freak as well. So
I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna stand for this disrespect.
Because
he was. I'm not gonna stand for this disrespect. He and Maulana Harun, because he played for Gravel Pitch Gunders, he did, and there is a video of him scoring a hat trick against the team that he signed for now, and I'm sure he's sorry for that. But he scored a hat trick against Sunderland United, in where he took his t-shirt off. As a memorial of that, we have decided to forever retire his shirt number 92.
the funniest thing is, they didn't pick him for the next tournament.
I think a lot of youngsters,
But I've heard anything with the heart you can score against Sunderland.
what's up?
Anything with the heart.
A lot of youngsters rate Maulana Harun. We see how he plays. We think he's like, you know.
There's one thing Maulana Harun
Come on, I mean,
his rockets, unbelievable.
his celebration. How come you guys don't rate him?
His celebrations are iconic.
You guys, if you rate him, you would have signed him up.
That's true.
You know what it is, Scott? You can claim this person used to be this good, this person used to be this. Yeah, but the most important thing in football is longevity. In my opinion, I think this might be a bold statement, but at this very moment, Maulana Harun is better than Maulana Abdul Rashid. Reason being is, where's Maulana Abdul Rashid? He's not playing, is he? But who is? Through all his injuries,
I completely disagree. I think Maulana Rashid one of the top 5 all-time best players in MTU, in my opinion. But that's without me seeing him in his peak. You know what? If you just when you see a player like Maulana Rashid,
Every team goes, you try to pull up.
we're not talking about obviously we're talking
I'm
about
even talking about now. I'm even talking about now. He was talking against anybody.
Maulana Harun he's one of the greatest strikers ever.
So how much did Maharun pay you last night to say this?
Sorry, our team doesn't run on money like yours. We haven't got the money like that. We don't take no handouts. We don't give no handouts.
Mala Harun is the winner of the Wooden Spoon Cup. Okay. Yeah. That's all I can say.
And there is thousands of teams out there that will trade anything into that one spoon. So I just feel like it's just being a bit harsh.
I'm just saying he won the Wooden Spoon.
Yeah, so there was one last question before we wrap up the groups. It was requested by a few people, so I apologize if you don't like this question started. But a few viewers wanted to find out what happened in the game with the Kitcheners last year in the finals. You know,
Can we actually bring in one of their
the
players?
race scored the most own goals. I think they
That
called
was
it.
the funniest game ever.
Can you talk us through what happened?
How many goals do you score?
We were supposed to be losing that game.
You were supposed to be.
Yeah. We were supposed to be losing that game because we wanted to go to the Europe Cup.
Yeah.
And if we had won that game, they would have gone to the other cup, right? So we were supposed to lose that game. As time went on, it was 1-0 to us. So I passed the ball to Mullah Abdullah and somehow he let it into the net.
Okay, so that's
Yeah. So
you
I
got
don't know how he done it.
Was there an accident?
No. I passed it to him. And he let it into the net. And then forehand over there, thinking that we did it on purpose. So straight from kick-off, he went straight to his own net and started to put on goal as well. So and then the funniest thing about that was the ref was there watching the game. He's thinking, what's going on here? So we were trying to score an own goal, and their team is defending in our half.
I've never heard anything like this. Just to clarify, they were attacking you to try and score in their own goal.
Yeah.
Is that some kind of match?
No, that's not much.
So the thing is, we don't judge over here.
It's called tactics, basically.
So I think on the back of that, it'll probably be a good time to.
We've got a question from Maulana Usman Ahmed.
Yep.
Question from Maulana Usman Ahmed. From Maulana Usman Memi. Do you think Maulana Harun is a good player? Yes or no?
Maulana Harun is a good player. Maulana Harun is the top player. That's all I can
He's
say.
lying.
So why
Got a lie detector test.
you already answered? Why don't you pick him?
So why don't you rate him? What do you have against him?
I've got nothing against him. He's a top player, but he just doesn't fit out. He doesn't fit in our team. He's not a baby.
I understand.
He's not a baby. I mean,
No.
Come on, can we get some more questions?
Yeah, that's good. Why can this do that? Why can you not just change and take to Maulana Harun Memi?
That's not the one at the top. What questions are there?
Did anybody want to put in?
Can you get someone to pull in?
Yeah, Ashraf's pretty.
Ashraf.
Yeah.
Call
Call Ashraf. Let's do a call in.
What's his name? Mahmoud Haider. What do you use?
Call Ashraf. Call Ashraf. How are we doing the calling? Team.
Yeah, I've got it.
Are you calling them?
No,
This one, that was it.
but
Should we go to talk back for his top camera?
Yes, so just whilst we're waiting for the questions, your top 5 all-time MTU dream team.
Yeah, put it on the chat. I'll put it on the chat. Maulana Abdul Hamid, Maulana Nuruddin, Maulana Riaz, and from the new generation, I'd highly rate Usman Khan as well.
Very good players.
Yeah.
is it playing for your team?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they go to
They signed him.
And
No keeper.
no keeper. I would add in Maulana Rashid in there.
So just to confirm, there's Abdul Hamid, Nuruddin,
Nuruddin, yeah.
Usman Khan, and Rashid.
Yeah.
Solid team.
We've got enough to hear my name on there.
Yes, because Ashraf was going to call it now. I think Fahad wants to call it as well.
I think we should definitely get that. While you're waiting for Ashraf, I question Samba transfer from City United to where? Where's he going?
Salute United.
Astarra, delay.
Is that this captain?
Oh, this is
Don't even know him.
He's only one Talwa.
It was done by Abdul Majid.
No, there's only
Who plays
one.
with him.
Speak about and about who's there good.
That's what we need to mention on Pengas. Pengas stole it. I believe it.
Fahad got stolen twice.
Fahad.
No, from where? I was there. What was there? What did you first then?
Calls are going to be quick. 10 minutes.
Yeah, but ask him.
Just whilst we're waiting, Pedro, let's start with you. Simple answer, right? Is required from this question. Who do you think will win the tournament come next Saturday?
Is that your actual answer?
Ustad, who are your favourites? Who do you think will win?
I think Roman's team will probably win.
The dark horses.
Yeah.
So we've got Gravelkuch, Gundas, dark horses. Yusuf, your thoughts?
I think if they bench Koyu, there's a good chance. So if they change leadership,
Roman, who do you think is going to take the trophy?
I think it will start with all that extra money they put in the budget.
if they don't win it,
Mahbub?
I back us to win, inshallah.
I think DNA will do well, but you're missing one.
But if we don't, you're right on gravel pitch.
Yeah, which one is that?
In terms of talent, they have it all.
Well, special guest Jack Spade. Would you think's taking it? Dark horses.
You said it.
Interesting. So I mean,
I would actually say now that I found out Usman Khan is in their team, I would
But he's coming back from injury, right?
those names comes up,
Come
come up a lot. Isn't it?
We've been gravel pitch vendors have been monitoring Usman Khan's injury for a few months.
Okay, we got caller. We got caller.
So
Right.
is he fully fit?
Right. Ladies, not ladies.
He's fully fit.
We've got caller on the line. Ashraf Chow, can you hear us? See your face.
Please put your face.
One more.
Give me a sec.
Ashraf, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, good man. How are you lot?
Very well, thank you. So Ashraf, go ahead. What's your question?
Now, I just wanted to address a couple things.
Yeah, go ahead.
Obviously, some comments were made. Firstly, though, I just want to say, mashallah, you guys are smashing it. Really entertaining, enjoying the watch. So just want to say good job to everyone. Doing a really sick job, mashallah. Except Khairul. No, I'm joking. Khairul, mashallah, Gravel Pitch Gunda's got a lot of love for them. A lot of the guys on that team are guys I was in MTU with, so no problem. And it's nice to see Khairul coming in, bringing some atmosphere, bringing some vibes. Just know if I play him in the tournament, there's going to be a lot of passion on that pitch. And I hope Khairul's not on the bench.
Oh,
Yeah?
Ooh, I'm so scared.
So just wanted to say a couple things. Talking about me trying to steal one of their players. Alhamdulillah, Rising Ballers, he's trying to say I'm recruiting young kids. Rising Ballers is all my year mates. We've been same group of friends. Alhamdulillah, playing all the time, every year, same group. Only this year we've had a lot of injuries. So I've had to get a lot of different people I've never played with before. But it's always been my group of friends, my year mates. It's literally what we were one room in New Block, majority of us. So I don't know where Khairul got this idea that we're recruiting kids. Secondly, I just want to know, Khairul's trying to sit on this pedestal, talking about stealing players, this and that. How about how he's built a team from taking players from all different teams, and he's been trying to take Nabil for instance, last tournament, texting him every day, calling him every day. Nabil's been telling me, saying, yo, this guy don't give me a break. So where's his morality there, where he's been trying to take my player, and now he's got an issue with, because I asked one of his players if he wants to play on my team.
Sorry, which player are you talking about?
Afzal, Nabil.
Who's that?
Yeah, forgot about that now.
Yo, you need to ask this. You can't just say.
Right,
we've only got a few minutes.
Okay, so
Quickly.
no, obviously, I don't know who this Nabil Afzal
I need to know him, man. Don't act like you don't know him.
I've never met him in my life. And second of all, just a simple answer. Did you, yes or no, try to take my player last minute?
I'm not denying that. I'm all for it.
I was there on that dinner table, bro. I was encouraging you.
I'm not denying it one bit. I tried taking him. I called him the next day. I've been trying to get him till today.
And he stole Nazim. What do you think this is the war or something?
My problem.
You're just looking at him thinking, yeah, you know, he does UFC, we'll take him. Mate, you're not coming for no fights or UFC. You're coming here to play football.
Nazim's man is disabled, by the way.
Well, it looks like you're ready for UFC with that jumper on. I came with that just in case he stops on me. But no, Ashraf, look, listen, I don't want to take any of your players. Please keep them all, because
Then give me Nazim Ali back.
Ashraf,
none of them are. Okay, Ashraf, it was nice of you to join us. We'll see you on Saturday, inshallah. We're going to have
Inshallah.
to move on now.
No worries. Nice seeing you all. Inshallah, all
Okay,
goes
then.
well.
Assalamu alaikum.
Do we have another call on the line?
Okay. We will be taking another call shortly. In the meantime, who's the next caller?
Asim.
Asim will be tuning in.
I'm hearing it's terrible, you know. I'm getting
Okay. So before getting Asim on, Yusuf, top 5 players
Of what? MTU?
this tournament. Watch out for. Watch out for.
Well, you're not doing right.
Yeah. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. You can share the link.
Najim.
Is that in your team?
Yeah. He's our Ghanaian
Yes.
Thomas Party. You know, ain't ready.
Don't say that, bro.
Don't say
I don't know that guy.
Oh my
I think that's a Mojan.
No, Mohamed Kudus.
Okay, next.
Imran, even without an ACL, can still be in the top 3. Imran, you forget about Imran's cookie.
Where is Imran gonna play?
Imran won. Imran for Deal 8 last year was the Messi of Argentina.
He was.
Legit, the team ran around through him. He stood in the middle.
Anyway, next.
I think Nuruddin's got a point to prove, especially Mab Day is great enough.
He's a,
Yeah, but he was right. I think won the tournament.
You know,
I think Usman Khan will win redemption this year.
Okay, we got a question for Ustad. Do you or do you not iron your bottoms when you go to tournament?
He's talking about
The
your.
blue ones.
Joggers gonna come out this year again. Not iron.
That's very good. You're gonna put an auction to raise money from you.
No, what we waiting for
That's
the
not a lot of
close.
money, that is.
While we waiting for the close. While we waiting, can I do a shout out to Sidi Abdurrahman, aka the king of Wadi Market, where that's Jackson. Let's remember on the show, he probably is, or he is, and he won't say that he is. Anyway, Abdurrahman for that tremendous donation and challenge. So shout out to him. His challenge every single
Whoever didn't take up on that challenge.
No, we should explain what that challenge is. Every player.
Somebody explain.
To donate £125 from the team, and then he will donate another £125 from his own pocket into your pot. So if you haven't done it,
So every team,
so
they have
if you
8 players, right?
all your 8 players,
do £125.
That's from your own pocket. You can't say you have from my friends and family. From your own pocket, if you do £125, then he'll top it up with
Mahmoud Hayden's got a question. Is asking, is it true or are you guys just bantering about teams hiring coaches?
No, it's true. £125 an hour.
I think it's confirmed it. Why don't we have
Wait. So ask who I hired.
Who?
Who was the coach? Who was the coach?
Come on, man. Don't give me that.
Put us through fitness.
Okay, something that we haven't spoke about, there's a new format this year for the tournament. Imran, can you say much about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably on the back of last year's game. After all the goal scoring, our own goal scoring. So this year's edition will have, we've got 4 groups, 5 teams per group, with the top 4 from each group going through. Then it will be the round of 16. Then it will be, do you know what? We'll come back to the format.
Okay.
We've got to have 4 groups, 5 teams, with the top 4 from each group going through. Then it will be the round of 16. Then it will be a little bit of a lag.
Assalamu alaikum, Ustad. You're live.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Then it will be the round of 16.
Assalamu alaikum, Ustad. You're live.
Walaikum assalam. Nice to see all these great players sitting on one chair. Amazing players sitting on there. If you look at that chair with all these players and the keeper, I think there's a champion team there already, mashallah. You guys doing a great job. My friend was Sheikh Usman, you're looking amazing. Those 3 hours of grooming that day, the beard and everything, mashallah, you're looking amazing. Also, Sheikh Usman, I'd like to say, I don't know why you don't pick me, actually. I always wanted to play in your team.
Wow, sir.
You said it.
Wow, sir.
Also, I don't know why you don't pick me, actually. I always wanted to play in your team. Anyway,
what advice did I give you?
whole section. I can't hear it.
Say it louder.
What advice did I give you?
Anyway, what did you
Can
say?
you hear me, Mona Harun? Can you hear me?
Ustad, Maulana Memi is asking what advice he gave you, and also if you could share a few words with us.
Yeah, the line is quite bad actually, to be honest. Yeah, but what we'll do is, I just want to say, Jazakallah, you guys are doing an amazing job. The line's quite bad, so we can't kind of. I can't hear it.
Mona Harun.
We can hear you.
What we'll do is, I just want to say, Jazakallah, you guys are doing an amazing job.
Listen, take the TV off or get him to call from his phone. Call from the phone, I'll be back.
Make sure they're on a good connection rather than using the direct.
Okay, we've lost Maulana Harun there. But where's the difference?
Let them know if anyone wants to see the
Do we have another call coming in?
What using mobile internet?
Imran? Most Memi, would you like to share a few words about the
Go on, start.
The panel is amazing, and keep this work going on. Inshallah, Saturday we're all going to see all that football talent on the pitch. Mashallah, there's amazing people there that are sitting around. Mashallah, amazing players, and I see this tournament to be a very good tournament. And inshallah, we're going to see. I got a feeling we're going to see some new winners. I've got a feeling for something tells me I'm just going to win something. I don't know why. Because that keeps him so happy. And he'll be happy for another year. So if he wins the trophy, he'll be happy for another year.
My question to you is, who are your top teams? Who are your favorites?
Who are my favorites?
Yeah.
Team plays disciplined football, beautiful football, and we show a lot of discipline on the pitch.
Can you repeat that so everyone else can hear?
When I watch football, and I do watch a lot of football, there's a lot of football that goes on those tournaments. But I feel like the team plays a lot of discipline, a lot of passion, communication.
What, Hayes block?
Yeah.
Oh, Jazakallah. Takbir! Jazakallah.
Taking away from All Stars and DLA amazing football last season. But if you said to me, which team I would go for your team.
Alhamdulillah. Appreciate that, Ustad.
Ustad, how much did he pay you to say that?
Nah, nothing.
How much did he pay you to say that?
No. It's about when you watch football and you analyze football, you got to see how a team plays. And I analyze this team a lot. You kind of see that they play football how it should be played.
I would just like to say one thing, right? Mona Harun, you did say to me that how come I don't pick you on the team? I remember I'm just a player in the team. Do you understand? It's the most better type of team. Do you understand? No one makes one. There's not one person who makes a decision, right? And I've always requested for yourself and the one on the game to be on the team. But the other players on our team have always rejected it. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
I hope you get far. Man, I'm gonna have to leave you now. We're gonna have to. Okay.
Yeah, that's how we go to that. Yeah. So, assalamu alaikum, guys. We are in fact going to be doing a live draw of the knockout stages right now. Imran will go through with this right now. So this is not something you do not want to miss.
Right, guys, obviously we're conscious of time. It's been going on for a little while now. So just a quick announcement. We will be doing the live draw. So just to recap on the format of this year's tournament, as mentioned, four groups, 5 teams per group. The top 4 from each group will proceed to the knockout stages. It will be a round of 16. So the team that finishes 5th, they will be eliminated, unfortunately, this year. So there's no point trying to finish last, thinking there's another trophy to win. There isn't. Top 4 will go through. It'll be knockout stages of round 16 to then the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and then the finals. Now, in the semi-finals, the 2 winners of the semi-finals will go into the Champions League, and the 2 losers from the semi-finals will go into the cup called, what was it, Ramon? Community Cup, I think it's called this year. Yeah. Right. Now, with that in mind, obviously, a lot of people have been asking, if we finish first in our group, which group are we going to play, so on and so forth. So just to clarify that right now, we're going to do a live draw. Is there a cup?
They're going to use the star guest with us.
Wow. So we're going to do a live draw. Now, in Ruman's hands right here, you have group A, B, C, and D. Now, whoever comes out first, that team will play the group that comes out next, basically. So if group A comes out and then it's group C, so that's how we'll be playing. And to confirm, it'll be 1st versus 4th and 2nd versus 3rd. Right? So without any further delay, we'll start. You can go off the honors, please.
We can't confirm or deny if there's been any match fixing.
D. So group D. Hopefully, can somebody write this down?
Yeah. Somebody write this down.
Well, jot it down. YJ, if you pick the next, just to keep it fair. Group D.
Yeah.
Group A. We'll play Group A in the knockout stages. And just, so there's no question. Group A.
DNA. Group B.
Group B will play. And again, you know what that's going to be already.
Group C.
Group C. So just to reconfirm, guys, it's Group D that will play Group A in the knockout stages, and Group B will be playing Group C in the knockout stages.
I'm finishing.
One side. All right, guys. I mean, we've spoken about a lot today. We've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have as well. Before we finish, just wanted to give a massive shout out. Really, every year, we put targets on the teams for sponsors, and without these sponsors, it's all well and good coming for the tournament and enjoying it, and it's the football that we look forward to. But the real achievement on the day, I think, is the sponsors that's required for our beloved MTU. Now, it goes a long way in supporting, what's required to keep the madrasa running. Every little helps. We're currently on around £16,000, I believe. Is that right, Ramon? About 16 and a half. 16 and a half thousand pounds. We're 16 and a half thousand pounds, I think we're on. Still a little bit to go. We've got 5 more days. That's plenty of time. I know Ruman hasn't even got started yet, so it should be 20k with just his team. But jazakallah to everybody that's obviously donated so far. Please don't stop. Every little helps. We want to get to 20,000 first and foremost, and then target 25 and beyond that. A quick shout out. I'll start to let you do the honors, if you will, of the sponsor names of the trophies this year. So if you just read them out for us, please. So who's getting told?
Champions Cup in loving memory of Haji Muhammad Rais Mia.
Shakir's father.
Shakir's father.
Community Cup, Bright Star Childcare Limited.
That's one and
Rahman, Rashid, Abdullah.
Individual trophies for all tier 1 finalists. Chai Garden. Individual trophies for all tier 2 finalists. Mobile Kings, Coventry. That's Moment Maybe George, yes, that's right. Player of the final Champions Cup, Barsha Palace. Abdullah Jangir. Player of the final Community Cup in loving memory of dear brother Shazad Zafar. Our dear brother Shazad Zafar, may Allah grant him to those. Golden Glove in loving memory of Haji Sayyid Sufyan Alam.
Shaf's father, my
May Allah
granddad.
grant him to those as well.
Ameen.
Trophies for fundraising champions, Mr. T's and Sheikh B. This is that's Ernest Memi, a cousin brother of ours, one of Abdullah's brother-in-law. Golden Boot, Zengi Indian cuisine.
That's from Mustafi.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah to them. Yeah, and Kick Up Challenge King. That's ARK. That's ARKK. That's Manamin Rahman. Abdullah Mia, Robs, Qaidul Islam, and Kabiruddin. Kabir Mia, sorry. Referee Awards is Sovereign Coaches. That is the surprise Ali from Warsaw. MashaAllah, may Allah grant fortune to Firdaus and accept the efforts.
So, Jazakallah to all the sponsors and everybody that's obviously donated so far. James, do you want to add anything else?
No, that's all really. You know, inshallah, we'll see everyone on Saturday. Looking forward to seeing everyone. At the end of the day, we're all there because of Madinatul Uloom. We have a special love and a special connection with Madinatul Uloom, which brings us all together. So, inshallah, after the tournament, we should all go to the madrasa, benefit from our Ustad's speech, and inshallah, there'll be lovely food there. So, we should also remember our Ustads that make the effort on that day as well. A lot of effort goes behind, and we all enjoy. So remember all of them in our du'as, inshallah. And of course, definitely everyone, even if you're not playing, coming, participating, come to Madinatul Uloom, come for the dawah. One of our satizas will give a speech as well, inshallah. And it's just nice to see old faces, nice to see friends, old classmates, people that we haven't seen in a very long time. So there's nothing like it at all. No other madrasa has this, so it's something that you do not want to miss, especially if you are part of Madinatul Uloom.
Jazakallah for watching, and see everybody Saturday.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.